Hello students. So this is the third part of the topic Introduction to Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940. So as I have already discussed in my previous two videos about what is Drugs and Cosmetics Act, what are its objectives, what are the different chapters of Drugs and Cosmetics Act, and what are the amendment of the acts. Then I have discussed what are the some important definitions of Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940. So Drugs and Cosmetics Act is an act to regulate manufacture, sale and distribution of drugs and cosmetics in India. So to for proper implementation of the act, there need to be some governing body. So for this for administration of the act, there are some advisory board are advisory, analytical and executive committees are there, committees or board are there. So these all in combination regulates the functions and the functions of the Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940. So first one is first administration of the act is advisory board or advisory committees. The first one is Drug Technical Advisory Board or DTAB. It advised the government about any technical issue regarding this drugs and regarding this Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940. If some act needed amendment, then it advised the central government, and central government will pass a bill to amend the act. So next is Drug Consultative Committee. So likewise, DTAB, it is one of the consultative, it is one of the advisory committee of central government about this Drugs and Cosmetics Act. Then next administration is analytical administration. The first one is Central Drug Laboratory. Central Drug Laboratory, the main function of Central Drug Laboratory to test the drug formulation that are being distributed or that are being sold or in India. Then other drug control laboratory in state. Drug control laboratory function is to when drug inspector inspect when to inspect premises or a manufacturing unit or any other facility, he will take some samples from there and he will send it to the drug control laboratories present in the state, and the analysts present in the drug control uh, laboratories will test the formulation or the defined kind of other dosage form, and it will provide the result. Then government analysts are analytical persons who perform the test in central drug laboratory and drug control laboratory state by the order of the concerning authority, and it perform the test and prepare the report and submit to the director of the CDL or director of the drug controller laboratories. Then next we have executive. The first one is licensing authority. Licensing authorities are main functions of licensing authority to issue of license for manufacturing, sale and distribution of drugs and cosmetics, and it has also the authority to cancel or suspension of any licenses or registration if the licensee or the applicant fails to comply with the required required uh, required requisition. The next is drug inspector. Inspector are personnel appointed by both central and state government. Their main responsibility to inspect the premises, manufacturing premises, uh, and it also inspect the wholesaler and retailer premises also. Then custom collectors main duty used to is to check the drugs that are coming from abroad or outside India in the different port or airport or different railway station prescribed for these purposes. So these are the administration of the act that controls all the activity related to Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940. So in this video I have briefly discussed about the introduction to a Drugs and Cosmetics Act. So that's all. Thank you.